Hey, what's up guys, Omogonix here and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So first off, just before I do start, I just do want to say, sorry if you hear any background noise. I'm recording this at around 7, 8 p.m, something like that. So people are still awake, because usually I do record my videos, or at least I try to record my videos a bit later on, or very, very early in the morning, usually when no one's awake. But yeah, this one I'm recording, at about 7 to 8 p.m, so yeah. But anyways, so today I'm going to be playing an older game of mine called Alien World. And this game is one of my earlier games from I think 2021. So yeah, I made this game around maybe 3 years ago, something like that. I'll show the date of when it was made on the screen. But if you guys want to check this game out for yourselves, there is a link below. It's free, and it's just a small game I made a few years ago. And I don't know if you guys can see it because the opacity on it's quite low, but in the bottom right hand corner you can actually see my old game dev logo there with the LS and then my name there. But yeah, so anyways, let's press E to wake up. So the reason that's why I'm checking out this game is because I, just want to check it out, see how it holds up, and also just like give like a developer commentary on it. So this game's quite interesting. So I didn't actually remember that I used tank controls for this game, but as you can see here, I am using tank controls. And a lot of my earlier games, like my game Adam's House, which I checked out in a video once, a lot of them have these more tank controls. And the reason as to why they have tank controls is because, I wanted to make my own FPS controllers, and at the time, I didn't really actually really know how to make one using a mouse. Well, that just opened, but anyways, yeah, I didn't really know how to make my own FPS controller using a mouse to, like, turn the player around. But yeah. So that's why I used tank controls at the time, because I just couldn't be bothered to try and learn how to do that. I was just like, you know what, I think the tank controls are fine. And I think they did work fine for these sorts of games I was making at the time. Like, honestly, I don't regret using the tank controls, since I actually think it fits into the atmosphere of the games, but yeah. But anyways, let's continue on. So yeah, Q and E to toggle the lights. And as you can see here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like some normal maps on these walls. And these normal maps, I'm pretty sure weren't made properly, since they look weird. And, they don't really look all that proper. I don't know what I did for these normal maps, but I definitely didn't, know how normal maps properly worked at the time. So I'm not too sure what I do here. I think I just walk to the thing and then that's it, but yeah. From memory, I'm pretty sure an alien should run across from here. Oh, and yep, that's correct. But yeah, I've always really liked aliens and stuff like that. I've always had like a fascination with aliens. That's why I do have some alien-based games. But yeah, and then I've got some weird symbols here. Oh. But yeah, I do like the tank controls I did for this game too. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, a lot of my earlier games had these sort of tank controls. Because that's just what I did at the time. Oh. Find us. Oh, look over here. What have we got? We've got an alien. F to touch. But yeah, so these alien models, I didn't make these myself. I forget where I got these. It was either from like the Unity Asset Store or from free3d.com or somewhere else. But yeah. But yeah, these were just like free alien models that I found to use for this. And also another thing that I like as well is how I did the flashlight in the middle. Sort of reminds me of like with Doom and stuff like that. Oh. Door closed. But yeah, sometimes when I check out some of these older games of mine, I think to myself, damn, they could use an update. But I just don't really have the time to update them. But I would love to eventually get around to doing that, to updating a lot of these older games of mine. Like, for example, the normal maps on this game could definitely be updated, because they don't work properly. As I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure I didn't know how normal maps actually really properly worked when I was first making this. But yeah. Alrighty, so as you can see here, we have our UFO. So the UFO here, as you can see, it's literally just like an oval sphere type thing. It's basically just based on certain UFO sightings, where it's basically just like a white sphere type thing. So that's what this is based on. It's not meant to look like your stereotypical UFO. It's meant to just be like, you know, just like a sphere oval type thing, as you can see here. But yeah. So I think we can sort of walk around it. But yeah, I either want to remake this game someday, either that or oh, you shouldn't have seen that. But yeah. So as you just saw, Illuminati symbol just popped up there. But yeah. I want to either remake this game someday, like in Godot. Like I could remake this in Godot, but maybe make it better. Because this would be very easy for me to remake in Godot, very easy. But yeah. Oh. Got an alien at the end of the hallway. Also, I thought I'd say too, since I didn't mention this earlier, but you know like the murals that are in that room over there, like the little graffitis and stuff like that star-looking thing behind the alien? Well, them things are all like, they're all inspired from like GTA 5, the Mount Chiliad mural thing. But yeah. So that's what they're all inspired from. Not like the designs of them, but more so just like, you know, just the fact that they are like, you know, just these weird looking symbols and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh. Oh. A lot of these earlier games from mine in 2021, I'm pretty sure from memory, they used like a lot of triggers and stuff for the interaction and stuff, like as you just progress through, like with this game for example, you just walk into triggers and stuff happens, you know, like there's some interaction here and there where you do get to press on a few things, but yeah, overall a lot of my games from back in this era of the Omogonix games, I guess you could say, or the Lachlan Shelton games, I guess you could say, yeah, they're just a lot more basic in that sense. So yeah, now there's like an ear ringing, and I'm pretty sure in like a few seconds, oh, there we go, and it ends. Alright, so that there was Alien World, just an older game of mine I thought I'd check out. I'm currently just recording this bit of the video in Audacity at the moment, since the game, it just closes after it's done. Basically after the ringing is done, you get like a black screen, and then the game just closes. So yeah. So overall, you know, that is a decent little game of mine from back then. Obviously the normal maps are something that I would want to update, because I didn't really know how normal maps worked back then. I like the tank controls as well. I like how I used to do the tank controls with a lot of my older games, but yeah. And then when it comes to, whatchamacallit, yeah, the flashlight being in the middle as well, I like that too, since it reminds me of, like, you know, the Doom games and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure that is why I did that, because with, like, with some of my games, I've done that with, just the weapons or tools, whatever the player might be using, they might be in the middle of the screen sometimes, and usually that's because, you know, of Doom and stuff, so yeah. Now, did I personally find it scary? Well, no, because I already know what happens. There are some people who I'm pretty sure have found it scary. But, yeah, when it comes to me myself, because I already have made the game and I've already played it as well, then, yeah, of course it's not going to scare me. But, yeah, there are some games of mine, though, where sometimes when I replay them, certain things will get me, even if I've played them a bunch, certain things, even if I know they're going to happen, will still even get me. I mean, just recently I played the old You Are Liam and I got jump scared a few times when playing that. But yeah, unfortunately with this game, that did not happen. There was no jump scares or anything like that from me. It was just a very normal experience, just me playing through and then talking about the game, and yeah. This game was a bit of a shorter one as well. In my next video where I do one of these, I might check out something a bit longer, since I do like it when I do check out my longer games. So yeah, if you do want more of these, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And also do check out my game ULEM Shadow Memories on Steam, which just released last month. All the support there would definitely mean a lot. Even if you just go try out the demo, even if you haven't, been able to get the full game, that's totally fine. But yeah, overall, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.